If you're buying One Piece sealed, this is exactly what you should get at every budget. We're getting a lot of new collectors, fans, investors in the hobby, so I want to break down what I think is the best product depending on your budget. We'll go, and again, everyone's budget is different, so we'll go over the $50, $100, $250,000. We'll cover everyone basically no matter what your budget is. All right, so let's get right to it. So starting for 50, I think the best product you can get is the One Piece tin pack set volume 2. You can get 2 OP13 packs in this, and it'll be basically unmapped. And it'll just let the buyer be confident that, again, the packs are like unweighed, unmapped, nothing suspicious has happened, nothing sus, and they'll have a chance of possibly getting a red manga. So for $50, like 25 a pack, 45 actually. The upside on this I think is pretty good. I could see this being actually $100 a tin down the line. So just this is what I think is one of the better investments for $50. And this is all for sealed products, by the way. I'm just going to cover sealed. Maybe I'll do singles or cards on it in a different video. Next is the illustration box volume 5 or 6. I think it's around the $90 to approaching $100 range, where you can get, again, 2 OP13 packs as well as 2 PRBO2 packs. You could argue, I think also getting 2 tins is just as good, maybe a tiny bit better. If you could get both tins for also 100, I would also recommend that as well. So yeah, for $100, either the volume 5 or 6 illustration box, or what could be better is, if you want to just conserve space, is just get 2 tins. So yeah, either 2 tins, or I would lean more 2 tins, but yeah, this is also for just one single product in the $100 range. So for $250, we are going to go to, oops, not that, the 2 Legends booster box. The supply is running low on this relatively. There's only 81 left. So yeah, this one is expected to pump up a bit soon. I don't own any of this booster box. I am unbiased when I say this, but yeah, I really don't like this set, but I really do think, yeah, it is going to go up based on the quantity and the amount being sold. It does have decent SPs. The Rayleigh manga, it's a manga, so there's that. Another option, if you want to spend a little more, is I think you could get the Azure C7 box, but it will cost a little more. I like this set better. It has a Bubble Zoro, it has better SPs in my opinion, and it has a Mihawk manga, which I think is better. But yeah, just to stay on the budget, I would say 2 Legends, and also because it's older and less supply. All right, the $500 range. Now, there's 2 options. This, I would recommend you to do research and choose the one you want. I would be biased because I like OP11 better. I think it's less supply, it's older. Again, yeah, 44 quantity, and I love the gold and silver Luffy, the Gear 5 gold and silver Luffy. I love it. It's a personal opinion. I don't want to sway your opinion. But I think a better option that's better price as well is the OP13 booster box that has the red mangas, the red Luffy, red Ace, and also has the regular manga variants, as well as way better SPs than OP11, which I can even admit. So yeah, at this price range, it's crashed right now, but definitely this is a good long-term hold. So at the $500 range, I would definitely recommend this. Or if you're not a big fan of the quantity, the supply, you want to be different, then I would recommend OP11. Now the $750 range. If we're in here, I would recommend OP09 because you get the first ever colored manga, again, the Gold Roger, and you would have some money left over, so you'd have $100 left over. You could get like 1 or 2 of the OP13 tins if that's your budget. So yeah, I would definitely recommend OP09 at the $750. Again, the quantity, not that much left, and it looks like it's going to go up because once this $650, $750 range sell out, it's only going to, yeah, go higher. See, and there's no big walls. So you could expect it to, yeah, hit the $1,000 range soon, which I definitely think it could hit. So keep an eye out on that. Now for the $1,000 range, what I would go for is the OP05 box. This has the first ever manga Luffy. It has some pretty good SPs. It has the 3 generation manga, so it also has the Law manga and the Kid manga. and it has the Oda stamped sign, whatever you want to call it, Luffy. So this is a good long-term hold in my opinion. I really don't think it's going to get reprinted. If Bandai does it, they're basically going to kill their own card game. So I am really betting against them reprinting the set. And again, 58 left before it skyrockets to the next high, which could be 15 or even 2,000. So yeah, if your budget's $1,000, I would recommend OP05. $2,000 budget. I personally would go 2 OP05 boxes, again, personal opinion, but if you want to get one single product, I guess, yeah, this is not really 2K, but it's near there, so I would recommend just get the base set box, the OP01, get the Wave 2, don't get the Wave 1, I think the Wave 1's overrated. It just has a blue bottom and like 1 or 2 words is changed in some cards, so it's not really a big of a deal, I think, in the long run, so... I would get this, and then what? You'd have like $300 left over. You could get a OP08, OP14 box with the rest if 2K is your budget. Or I would get, personally, I would get this and maybe like whatever, as many of the OP13 tins that you can, you know, just get like something small like that. So that is what I would get if your budget is 2,000. And I guess the last one is, this is for like big ballers. If you're like 5K plus, like you're like, man, I just want to go big or go home, I would recommend getting a case of a set that you like, that you believe in. I don't want to say anything specific because I don't want to sound biased. So like, yeah, like I don't want to sound biased. I don't even know why I have this up here. So just get a case of what you believe in. Like if you think the red mangas are going to go crazy long term, get a case of OP13. If you think the waifu set, what was it, heroines case, if you think the Nami SPs, the Vivi, the Vivi, sorry, the Boa, the Nico, the Robin, if you think those SPs are going to go crazy, I would get a case of the heroines. Oh damn, I totally forgot to check the EVO3 box price, but yeah, it doesn't matter. So yeah, these are how I would invest in One Piece depending on my budget. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think. What is your price range, and what other alternatives would you recommend? Like for the 250, would you maybe recommend EVO3? But I don't think this is 250. But yeah, maybe if you want to get the extra $50, you can go for this. But yeah, let me know what other alternatives you would recommend and what you want to see next. You know, should I do singles next? Should I do slabs? Thanks for watching. Peace.